Hi, folks. Dr. Jim Gishwin here, PhD. Well, I should be happy. I should be celebrating. Of course, with pneumonia, it's a little hard to celebrate. I've got school class in the morning. I guess I got to sit there and dig out one of my old masks. Anyway, I also won $500 in scratch off on the lottery. So why shouldn't I be happy? Same day that Trump gets inaugurated. I won 500 last week too. So anyway, I'm flush, so I don't have money worries. I should be happy. My man won. You know something? But I got word that my son, former Marine, died of probably drug causes. I don't know how to comprehend it. I think you all know that this is a difficult one for me to get over, besides burying two wives. But conflicted. I went for a drink and just sat there and stared at the drink. I didn't even drink it. I've got booze here at home. I could have sat there and had a drink here at home or gotten hammered here at home if I wanted. Those bottles that are sitting there have been sitting there at the same level in them for a year at least. So there's nothing religious about it. Just haven't felt like drinking. And I drink once a month when I go to American Legion meetings. So I drink socially. So that's not the reason. That's not the escape. I'm not trying to escape. I'm trying to figure things out. My passion was always saving America. And my passion, of course, was loving my son. So I lost that one. But I won the other one. You won the other one. We all did. Okay? America is on the right path. And somehow I find myself in a blog wanting to sit there and complain about things like an old man does. And there's nothing to complain about except the loss of my son. At least the tough part was he died in November, and now it's January, and I'm just now finding out. That's the rub. That's the rub right there. But good or bad, he was my son. He's got a wonderful son of his own, my grandson Cameron. A great kid. I don't know how the kid made it, but he did. All my grandkids are wonderful. And now I got a great grandkid. So I've accomplished late in life. I buried two wives that I loved dearly. So I had 30 years of great marriage later in my life. Now I'm alone. A lot of my friends have died. I still got some good ones out there. Still do. And I love you all. But maybe it's time the younger generation takes over. I wish I had someone to take over for me in a blog, fighting for justice, fighting for the American way, fighting for freedom. And the only way I know how, in my writings, early writings, as a despondent correspondent, or in my blogs, just speaking to you all. And this is the way I pray too. I talk to God. Something, God grants my prayers, good or bad. And I tell my students, I said, God sits there and gives you, if it's something bad and you pray hard enough for it, He'll let you have it just to teach you a lesson. Because He loves you. Anyway, enough of that. We should all be happy and praised. This is probably the most transparent thing going on, for God's sakes. He's sitting there just chewing the fat with the press while he's sitting there signing the executive orders and explaining each one. And when someone asked him about the drones, he says, let's find out now. And he turned to someone off stage and said, hey, find out. Yes, I'm a little ill. I think I got pneumonia. But at this stage of my life, I'm just wondering what God's got for me. What passion can God put in me? I teach high school. I don't know if that's a passion or not. Yeah, there are times when I'm determined to call in sick. Trust me. Anyway, and I'm helping out the Legion, building a memorial out there with statues and a big flagpole and a huge flag and memorial bricks. I just ordered one for my son. Anyway, I showed them a picture of where Vicky is out at Barrancas National Cemetery waiting for me, and they already got my name engraved on the thing. I say, look, Navy's too cheap. They already declared me dead because they don't want to sit there and take that thing off and engrave it again. Anyway, folks, I hope life gives you many blessings. It's given me many blessings. My son was a blessing, my firstborn. And that hurts. However, at the same time, the blessing of knowing that God has given us a man and saved a man from assassination to bring the country I love and that I've served many years in civil service and in the Marine Corps, the Army, the Navy, and as a military brat even, or a Civil Air Patrol cadet back as a teenager. So my life has been military. And I learned a lot from it, and it helped me in my civilian careers, in leadership. And it helped me as a recruiter, being able to sit there and express myself. I was a member of debate club and Toastmasters and all this stuff in my younger years. So I've never had problem expressing myself. But you need a passion behind it. And if we've already won, it's time to turn the page. Turn the page. Look at this. He's got the youngest cabinet and the most talented dream team of a cabinet going, working for you and me. It's amazing. It's amazing, folks. God has blessed us. God has blessed this country once again. Meanwhile, I'll go in my prayer garden and sit there and ask God, what's my next passion? God, what's my next task? I'd like to sit there and be excited about us going to Mars. They said the target date's 2035. Well, I don't know if that's in the picture for me. I mean, I've had too many near-death experiences already. 4 heart attacks, a stroke, 4 back surgeries, a bum leg, all right, shot, stabbed, fell off a mountain. Anyway, I almost blew myself up once in overseas during Vietnam. Anyway, I love you all. God has blessed us. And I'm praying that God has blessed my son. You take care. And I'll try and still do this. But tell me, what's your passion? I'll talk about it. I love you all. God bless you. And I remain your humble servant. Take care.